nice. You can see the kick. Woo! That's the kick of the turbocharger. Welcome to our channel Reviewing Indian. Today we are going to review a brand new Volkswagen Polo 1.0 TSI that is here, which I bought 3 days back. I've driven it for around 300 kilometers. I'm going to do a very detailed review of this Volkswagen Polo 1.0 TSI Highline Plus variant. I'm going to make it extremely technical and I'm going to get into the nitty-gritty so that even your smallest doubts are answered. So without any further delay, let's get into the review. So let me talk about the front end. So the biggest change comes in the form of this honeycomb grille here. You can see that it's taken from the GT. There is this chrome detailing here. Volkswagen logo here looks really nice. Then you can see this dual barrel headlamp with indicators. Unfortunately, all are like normal bulb, no LEDs here. Then coming down, you can see that this front splitter like thing, which is also taken from GTA, looks nice. There is this honeycomb treatment to the lower part of the grille as well. This area is closed, but this area is open for the radiator cooling. And this area looks really nice. Even though it's the body colored one, it kind of looks like a piano black because of this unique color of this car. Then you can see this fog lamps here and with cornering function. So what happens is that if you turn on the fog lamp and the headlamp, and when you turn the steering wheel to left or right depending upon the side, this light also comes on to give you better visibility. So overall it looks really nice. And this is overall front look of the car. You can see the tow hook here, provision for tow hook. If you just remove this, you can actually access this part. So the front end looks neat and clean, no problem here. Piano black grille, the chrome treatment, the fog lamps with cornering function, everything looks really nice and clean. So now let's talk about the engine. So engine bay looks neat and clean. Everything is color coded. You can see this color coded, which is basically for this rod for the hood, and you can see that this is oil level checker. You can see that this is basically for windscreen washer. This is for the coolant, and everything looks neat and clean. And this is the engine basically. This is a 1.0 TSI. Basically this is 999cc turbocharged gasoline direct injection. This is a high-tech engine. It produces close to 108 bhp or 110 ps, whatever you call it, and 175 Nm torque, which is really nice. It's a very compact engine. You can see there is enough space between this area and the engine. It kind of provides enough crash protection also. This gets 4-star, so it kind of gets more power, direct injection and all the stuff. And the fuel is directly injected into the combustion chamber, so which provides excellent power delivery also. That's the specialty about this engine. You can see this is the ABS unit part. There is a battery. Everything looks neat and clean, and I really like the design of the engine bay. And you can also see this insulation here, and I'll talk about the vibration or the noise part later. Overall it looks neat and clean, and even the hood feels really solid and heavy, typical of Volkswagen. So this is how you open the hood. Actually you just put your hand like this, then you just press it, and you don't have to search for ugly metal hooks, and instead you get this nice touch where you have to just press it to open. So nice overall. Coming to the side, you can see that this treatment had come to this area, then it kind of continues like this way. You can see that it's more like acts like a protection, and it continues to the rear also. You can see that it ends in a kind of rear diffuser. It's a fake diffuser but looks really nice and sporty. Coming to the side, the main attraction are these wheels. Basically these are like 16-inch Portago alloys. These are like 10-spoke one with grey finish. These are like MRF ZV-TV tires. The tire size is really nice. It's basically 195/55 R16. Even if you check, the current Honda City gets you only a 185 R16. So how good this one is. This looks really nice and wide, provides excellent grip. So these are the rear mud flaps. You can see that it's there and there also. These are basically accessories which I have fitted. And let's talk about the fuel filler cap. So if your car is in open position, all you have to do is just like this, it opens. So you can see that fuel filler cap here, and the instructions are written here. It's written in German, of course, typical in a Volkswagen stuff. You can see the tire pressure. So nice touch, and you can just close it like this. But if you lock the car, you cannot actually unlock it. So that's a safety feature. You don't have to just pull any levers or something. Now let's talk about the rear part. Basically the biggest change comes in the form of this LED tail lamp, which looks neat, clean and classy. I'll just put a night shot so that you guys can see it. The rear, you can see the TSI written here. Polo written here. And coming to this side, you can see that this high mounted stop lamp on this spoiler like thing with the rear washer function, really nice, tucked and doesn't kind of juts out or something. You get rear wipers as well, nice, with rear defogger function as well. And coming to the back, you can see this rear diffuser stuff which I showed you earlier with rear reflectors on both sides. Overall the look is really good, and I'll just show you the width of the tire. You can see that it's really nice width of the tire and provides excellent grip. Now let's open the boot using this party piece. Yes, wow, nice. So it feels heavy, typical of the German build quality, gives you that confidence that this is pretty safe car. Then coming to this side, let me talk about the boot space. This is 295 liters, and you will get nice features like this, which you can use it to fit this warning triangle. You get scuff plates here so that it doesn't scratch your body, and it's square and nice. You can see that there are like luggage hooks here and luggage hooks here also. So let's open this one and see so you get R14 wheels and not alloys, normal wheels, 175/70 R14, and your jack and everything is neatly tucked and with a strap also, really nice touch, typical of Volkswagen. Let's close this one. So overall the boot looks good, nice. So there is this parcel tray also, solid with strings and all. You get gas struts here, and you can see that there are like two slots provided for you to close it in case needed. There is another safety feature, is this one. So what you have to do is that in case, let's assume that unfortunately you guys got stuck, so if you want to get out, you have to just fold the seat and use your key like this here and just swipe like this, so it kind of opens. So the rear door will act as a emergency exit, which is a nice feature. So now let me close it. It's really solid. It feels like heavy. Whoa. And it closes with typical Volkswagen thud. So coming to the side, you will see this LED indicators here integrated to the rear view mirror. It gets power folding and power control function. I'll talk about that later. So you'll see this nice window through which you can see if the indicators are on or off. It's really nice touch, and that's a part. Now let's talk about the door here. It opens with a solid thud, and you can see that it's a 3-stage action door. So this is the default position. This is first stage, second stage, close. Nice thud, you can see that. Another feature, you can see that the window ends kind of here, then it kind of extends, provides kind of a pillarless design which looks nice and clean. So that is one part. And another important factor is this tinted glass. This is basically UV cut glass which will give you like a good reduction of temperature. I can actually vouch for that because I used to have my Elite i20 previously. So if you keep it under the sun and when you get inside it was really hot, but after this I can feel at least 30-40% reduction in the temperature inside the cabin, which is really good, and it's a standard feature. So that's about the side profile. You can see that. So now let's talk about the door, basically inside of the door. So this is like kind of bottle holder. You can hold 1 liter bottle, but the problem is that if it's like very tall bottle, it might topple when you accelerate or decelerate. That's another problem. And you get like 4 one-touch up and down. So some cars will give you like 1 touch up or 1 touch down, but this will give you 1 touch up and down. This is a safety feature. And another safety feature is that all 4 windows will give you anti-pinch, so that if you just put your hand and unknowingly, this kind of stops the window and it kind of goes down. I'll just show you here. So this is 1 touch down. Okay, now I'm gonna put it 1 touch up. I'm gonna keep my hand here. You can see that. See, that's a safety feature, anti-pinch. So this 1 touch down here also, see, you can see that. Unfortunately it goes only down this much because it's kind of the shape of the door, so the window cannot go down. You can see that 1 touch up also. See, it goes, nice touch. Then you see this metal finish door opener. You see this lock and unlock button. You get like speed sensitive door lock, so after 10 kilometers per hour it kind of locks itself. All these things gets backlit facility where you get red lighting. So when it's locked, this red one becomes yellow, which is a nice touch. That's another thing. Then you get like power adjustable mirrors and power folding. So this is kind of open now. If I just twist it like this, it closes, power folding. Again, just press it like this, it comes okay. then you can actually control it like this. You get chunky door handle, and the door feels very heavy. You have to just pull it with all the might. Nice touch, feels safe and all. So you will also see this speaker here. Nice touch here like this, so nobody notices it, but they kept it here. Looks nice. And overall it feels like chunky. There is like slightly soft touch plastic here, but it's hard plastic, but it will last longer. So now let's talk about the seat. You get height adjustable driver seat, and also the adjustment for the reclining angle. And then you will also see this one like any other car where you can actually adjust. So you get three-way adjustment: seat height, seat back adjustment, and the movement of the seat. So overall looks good. And look at the seat design. You get nice red stitching here. There are some design touches. These are fabric seat, and these are really comfortable. It kind of holds you in place. Nice under thigh support. Awesome overall. I'll just talk about the seating part in detail. So now let's get into the car. So first talk about the rear seat. You can see that these are like really comfortable. I will tell you that because of this under thigh support is really good. You will see this red stitching here also, like the front end. It's just going like this way. Then you will see this design touch. Getting into this car is not a big deal. It's a lower car, but it's okay. So you can see that I'm surprised because this driving position is for me. I am 5'7", and I've adjusted it for my driving position. You can see that there is plenty of legroom. I can see at least like 12-13 centimeter of legroom. The best part about this car is this under thigh support. You can see that this area is supported so that you don't feel tired after long drives, and there is like space to keep the food also. No problem here. You can just slide it underneath, and overall it feels good. There is a hump here, so the problem is that the middle row passenger might not be able to sit comfortably, but I'm going to try and see because I haven't seen anybody doing that. Everybody talks about middle row passenger comfort, but it's not that bad. I can just sit like this. You have to keep your leg like this. Maybe the guys have to do a bit of shuffling, but it's okay, normal. What happened? Poor thing. See this AC vents here. This left control and right control. You will also see the cup holder here. There is this 12-watt charging socket, which is a nice touch. So what you can see is that it's okay for the middle passenger, but for the side passenger these are good because you will get adjustable headrest here and here. Nice touch. And I think you can even remove it. There is no lamp here, but you will get this grab handle which is spring loaded. You see this nice touch. You will also see this hook here. Nice. It's also available here also, this hook. And you can see another feature is that this area, you see this, there's a hook here and there's a hook here as well. You can see that. Nice touch. So overall comfortable place for two people and a bit more luggage. The under thigh support is really good, and it's not as bad as we think. For a person of my height, 5'7", it's really comfortable. And even if a 5'10" or 5'11" guy sits here, he should feel better because it depends upon who's sitting at the front. So let me talk about the headroom also. I'm 5'7". I have like maybe 10 centimeter headroom. Maybe people above 6 feet might find it difficult, but other than that, it's comfortable for me. It's good. The visibility is also good. You will have this quarter glass which will provide you more airy feel, and overall it doesn't feel claustrophobic or anything. This doesn't feel that high. Maybe it's slightly higher, but it doesn't feel that high. And only problem with that, the glass will go only up to this level, so the kids might feel slightly sad, but it feels airy, so they shouldn't have much of a worry. So coming to the front seat, these seats are really comfortable. You can see that I'm just sitting perfectly okay. There is enough under thigh support, and these things actually kind of there are lips like thing which kind of keeps you here, and this one also really comfortable. Even my i20 I had like back pain issue. In this one I'm not feeling anything. And even coming to the adjustment part, so it has got enough adjustment. You can see that this is the backmost part, and you have just plenty of space here. You can use this one to adjust and come forward as well. And coming to the seat height, so I just kept the seat height at the maximum, so still you can see that you have enough headroom, and even if you are a 6-footer you will still have enough headroom. So if I just do this, it will go down, and then you have enough space for people even above 6 feet, like 6 feet 2, 6 feet 3, even you will have enough space. So this seat provides a lot of adjustment, and it really wants to make you feel comfortable. Then there is a lever here which kind of gives you this back support. So if you just do like this, so you can actually even do this much, no problem there. You just pull it like this, it will come back. You can see that. So same case with the passenger also. Another feature is this lighting in the footwell. You can see that if you open the door, it kind of lights up here. So the light is here somewhere underneath. You can see that lighting there. Coming down, you can see that the foot pedals are really position. This is a clutch, brake and accelerator. No issue here. You have this basically dead pedal facility, which allows you to rest your foot when you are just driving. Then you will see the function. This is basically for opening the hood actually. So engine bay can be accessed through that. I'll give anyway close to 9 out of 10 for the seating comfort, because this is a perfect driver's car and all the focus is given to the front seat comfort. So the steering gets telescopic and tilt function. I'll just show you. So if you just do like this, you will get the telescopic as well as the tilt function. So you won't even get it in higher end cars. So that's a really nice feature. So let's talk about this area. So you get a typical European headlamp control. So this is kind of off, this is kind of on for the parking lamp. If you just pull it like this, front fog lamp is on, rear fog lamp is on, and push it like this, it's off. So if you turn like this, this is kind of a main lamp on. So that's about this. And these are like control for the height of the headlamp. And you'll see the AC vent here. These are like really nice because you can actually close it completely. You'll get nice finish like this here, and it's kind of tiltable. It feels solid and nicely controllable also. So coming to the steering wheel, it is one of my favorite part. This is a kind of nice leather wrap steering wheel with nice stitches here like this, and there are like contours for the thumb and all. Very nice flat bottom design, piano black design here, really nice. Coming to this area, you can see that Volkswagen logo with the piano black finish here. Then horns here, so it's off, so I cannot. Now let's hear the horn actually. Nice typical horn, Volkswagen horn actually. Then airbag here. Let me peel the cover. Nice. So let me talk about the steering mounted controls. You get volume up, volume down. This will help you to skip the track. Then this is for mute button. This side, this will allow you to skip through various menus. You can see that this is the average, mileage, then range, then total distance covered, then average speed, then your speed, then again average speed. It shows a lot of functions. Now you can see that it's outside temperature, then engine temperature, again all these things. So this button again allows you to toggle between different trip meters, because you get 2 trip meters, so you can toggle. In those 2 trip meters you can toggle between average fuel efficiency, average speed, etc. Then here you can see that it's a digital fuel gauge, and the maximum fuel tank capacity is 45 liters. Here you get analog tachometer and analog speedometer, and the speedometer red line set around 6500 rpm. So this one allows you to adjust the clock. If you click it, it will blink here, and you can actually set it here. So if you change it here, it will also change here in the system. So I'm gonna change it so I have to press this one, then press this one. Time is 2:29, so I will just make it 2:29, and we'll just press this one. Now this is okay. So now the time is 2:29. So this will allow you to toggle between trip and the odometer. You can see that trip, odometer. That's there. So coming to these talks, these are basically for controlling the wipers. So this kind of controls the front and rear wiper. So this allows to control the speed of the wiping as well. And this one has got automatic wipers. You can see that it came on actually. This one has got automatic wipers, and the sensor for same is somewhere here. And here also you will get an auto dimming IRVM system. And coming to this side, you will see it's a cruise control stock come indicator stock. So this allows you to turn on the cruise control. You can see that now it's off, cancel, and on. So this will allow you to toggle between on and off. And this one allows you to set the cruise speed. So for example, if you set it at 80 and if you want to increase it, you can just press it and it will go up. If you press this one, it will go down. So it allows that sort of flexibility. When you turn on the cruise control, you will have this cruise control symbol coming somewhere here. So that's about it. One feature I would like to talk about is this safety feature. You guys are already aware of that. This is basically a hazard button. So if I just press this, all 4 indicators will start blinking. So but if you want to put hazard and then only you want to change the direction, what will happen? So if I just put indicators here, you can see that it will just put left here, only left will blink. See the indicator, that hazard has been replaced with the indicator. If I just cancel, it will become again blinker. Then again I'm just putting to the right. You can see that just put here, only that right indicator will blink. As soon as I cancel it, it will start blinking. Excellent safety feature, which is really good. Coming to this side, you will see the sun visor here along with the ticket holder. There is nothing else here. Coming to this side, you will see the sun visor here with the the mirror, same here. Then you'll see the controls for this lighting. So there is no LED light here, normal one. So this is for on, then this is for basically door function, and this is for off. So that's the condition here. Center area, you will have this rear defocus switch here, hazard lamps, and there are a lot of dummy buttons. I would have preferred, you know, some of functions here, but no. You'll see the AC vents here again, same as this one. You will see the function for, you know, fully turning it off like this. Nice metal finish around here as well. Looks nice. You get this 7-inch touchscreen display. I'll talk about that in detail. So you will see this app function where you can actually connect with Android Auto, Apple CarPlay or MirrorLink, which is nice. You can connect through this wire. There is no wireless connection, only wired connection. You will have radio function here. You can actually go through the channel. You can actually use media source like this one. You can actually see that Bluetooth audio, USB SD card, anything use. You can put the SD card here, aux in here, and the USB here. Then going back, the touchscreen is really good. It's actually really responsive, and you can go here, setup. You can actually scroll through this. I'll put a detailed video on the infotainment system itself, but this is just a preview of that. And you have this, you know, control for volume here like this. Then this is for just basically scrolling through the functions. You can see that functions are being scrolled through, and it is very nice, responsive function, no problem at all. So coming down, you can see the AC controls here. Basically this is used to control the fan speed. Up to second speed it's okay, after that it's a bit loud, but it cools really good. Then here is the temperature. You can actually control in the steps of 0.5 degree. This is for auto function. This is basically for AC off, on. These are different, you know, airflow conditions. This is for recirculation to the leg, you know, the face, everything like the defogger, everything is here. Looks really nice. Then coming down, we have this cup holder here. It's kind of flexible one. So if you just keep it like this, it acts as a cup holder, and if you just fold it back, it's a bigger space. There is a 12-watt charging socket here, and the gear lever. There is some cubby space here. Then there is this hand rest, which kind of, you know, allows you to keep some mobile phone or something, and this mat can be removed as well. And this hand rest is kind of, you know, foldable, so which is a good thing. Coming to this is the best part about the car. This is basically the gear lever, leather wrapped gear lever with this nice touches like this. You can see that nice touch here and nice to use. So the reverse is basically press like this and just do this, it's okay. If you do like this is first gear, but if you just go back, press, that's reverse. Nice touch. You heard the beep actually. On top you will also see the airbag here, and there is some cooling function here for the defogger. There is another AC vent here. You can also close it here like this. Overall it's good. So now let's talk about the glove box. You will see it's quite big. You will see the light there. There is kind of a cooling function here. You'll have slot for the sunglass. You'll have slot for the coin. You can see that. You can put the coins here. It's nice and wide and big. So you can see, you know, I kept some things there. That's there. So now let's start the car and listen to the engine notes from inside. There is no push button start. It's kind of a 3-cylinder thrum. It's not like a very annoying. I like the sound actually. It gets really sporty at higher RPMs. You can hear it, barely hear it, and there is no vibration that can be felt through the foot pedal or even the steering or anything. So that's good. But let me accelerate. So there is a soft limiter up to 4000 RPM. Only when you're actually driving it will go up to 6500 RPM. It sounds really throaty. I really like it actually. I dig it. Really nice. Now let's talk about the driving comfort. So the gear lever feels nice and stubby, and the throws are very short. It's not like very long, and it kind of gives you that mechanical action like a, you know, bolt action of a rifle. So no problem here. It's not very slick or something, but it is kind of a, you know, accurate. It doesn't miss any shifts or anything. If you just normally do that, it's first gear, but if you just press this one and just push it forward, that's reverse. So gear action, anywhere out of 10 I'll give anywhere close to 7, and no problem with that. So let's go for a drive. Easy on. It's very hot. I'm going to just drive it. So coming to the driving comfort, it is one of the best driver's car under 10 lakh. So you can see that the sound is not very high, and you can see that under 1500 RPM it's kind of a muted. But once you hit 1500 or 1750, RPM, then it suddenly comes alive because of the turbocharger, and you get a kick on your back. That's the performance I'm talking about. And even if you are in second gear, I'm just taking it in the second gear, no problem. It's pulling. See, there is not much a judder, and you can see 1250, 1500. Now you can feel the pull. See, oh, this is the best thing about the car. And even it comes to cornering, it's really good. So I'm just taking a 90-degree corner. See that how good it is. Yes. See, there's not much of a body roll. My i20 used to roll like a bullock cart. Actually, bullock cart doesn't roll. Sorry for that. It used to roll a lot. That's what I wanted to say. But this one feels solid. The suspension is slightly firmer. And yesterday I was driving it on a very bad road, and it felt really good because in bad road it feels stable. It doesn't wobble or something. And in nice road it's really perfect. So I'm going to take another 90-degree corner, and you will see how good this one. Put it into second, slow down. Yes, power in. Yes, you can see the kick. Woo! That's the kick of the turbocharger. So when it comes to driving experience, I'll give close to, again, 9 out of 10 because it does 0 to 100 in less than 10 seconds. To be precise, around 9.5 seconds. Then talking about the braking, it's really good. It's not like very bitey. The initial bite is not very strong, but it is relentless, and it is kind of doesn't fade or something. Then coming to the mileage part, I'm just getting anywhere close to 17 to 18 in hard driving. I just went to CT to get the number plate fitted yesterday, and I was showing around 16.8 to 17 under hard driving. So that's great. And all you have to do is to turn on the cruise control, sit and relax, and you will get close to 19 to 20 kilometers per liter. So overall driving experience, I'll give close to 8 to 8.5. And when you're just talking about the performance part, I can give close to 9. This is one of the best driver's car under 10 lakh rupees. And talking about the engine sound, it is kind of hums and growls. No, not like all these cheap 3-cylinder engines where you have like get a very annoying noise. This one is like a sound, and I really like the noise. And overall, I'm happy with the driving experience. Even the steering, it's a EPS, electronic power steering. It's not like very soft. It is hard, I'll tell you, but it gives you tons of feeling because it is sort of heavy at slow speed, but the same heaviness helps you when you're driving in highways because it feels confident and you don't feel like it is gonna crash or something. And even during the center position, it feels stable and there is not much play. So overall driving experience is really good, and if you want a driver's car, this is the car for you. If you like this video, do not forget to subscribe to our channel Reviewing Indian. Thanks for watching.